So I've been on the boat for about 5 weeks now, and I think I've got a reason for every week why you should not live on a narrowboat. Number one is solitude. So if you're used to having lots of people around all the time, don't expect that to be the case in boat life. People like to keep themselves to themselves, and it's less busy. Like, there's not so many people around as you have when you live in a town, city. Think of it probably more like living in the country. If you've lived in the country, you're probably used to a bit of that. So if you can work with that, fine. But if you cannot, you will probably struggle very quickly. I quite like the kind of alone time, because it allows you to think, allows you to just breathe, reset, go again. But it's not for everyone. So number one, if you cannot deal with solitude, do not get a boat to live on. Number two is DIY / doing the dirty. So things like cleaning out the toilet. You know, you have to, unless you've got a pump out toilet, which I actually wouldn't recommend on a boat, and I think that's probably for another video. All those jobs where it is the dirty stuff, taking that toilet to the Elsan, emptying it out, cleaning it all out, not getting icky about it. Oh, it's a bit dirty. If you've got a bit of a kind of don't like doing that, you're not gonna like it. You're really not. Luckily, I don't care. Like, you can cover me in mud, maybe not poo. That'd be pretty bad. But you could cover me in dirt and stuff, and I'll just have a shower, and fine, back to normal. Who cares? I won't care about it for the rest of the day. Whereas some people, it's not their thing. So, doing the dirty / DIY. If you cannot do that, do not get a boat. Well, probably don't get a boat, full stop, let alone live on one. Number three is privacy. Now, as much as there's not many people around, you are in your boat, and your walls are that much thinner, and the windows are not double glazed, and when people walk past, they are walking past, like as you see here. You can see the boats. You can see that you might be able to see that I've got a boat next to me. If privacy is very important to you, I don't think narrowboat life is for you. Number four is the weather. It is not pretty out there. It is not. And all the wind, all the rain battering against the boat, you hear it, you feel it. If you don't like kind of being really faced with the elements, you're probably going to struggle. You can put music on, you can do whatever to distract you, but actually I think it is part of the joy of it. So if you love that, it's great. If you don't like it, it could cause you problems. So yes, the weather. If you don't like being open to the weather and being around the weather and just being part of it, I don't think boat life's for you. Number five is probably the most crucial, and that is learning to slow down. If you really enjoy a fast-paced life, you may get frustrated. Everything, when you go through, it's as simple as you're driving the boat. The boat is 4 miles an hour in a canal. That's your speed limit. And when you go past another boat, you've got to slow down even further. So walking pace or less, slowing down your pace of life can be really, really, really tricky, and it's not for everyone. For me, I think I needed it. I was all guns blazing every minute of the day, and it was tiring, very, very tiring. So that definitely, here comes the rain. Just coming back to one of the other points, that is definitely my number one reason to not get a narrowboat. Everything is manana. If you're from Cornwall, it's Draggley time.
directly at some point in the future, soon but not immediately.
But even slower. Imagine that. You do it directly, but on a narrowboat, directly would be like 2 mile an hour, 1 mile an hour, probably half a mile an hour. Jeez. Anyway, I'm sure there are other things that you probably think that are more worthy to be in the top 5, and you know, I've only been doing this just over a month, so you're probably right. And please let me know in the comments anything you think should probably be in the top 5 list of reasons to not get a narrowboat to live on. I've been Dan, and I've been Cuts Loose, and I'll see you in the next one. I need to put this phone in aeroplane mode because I want the solitude. And of course, the day I filmed this, 50 mile an hour winds. If you don't like the weather, don't get a narrowboat.